Welcome to all of you children. Today we will discuss one of the very important point from class 12, that is an elementary school classroom in a slum by Stephen Spender. Children, this is the exam time and you all are eagerly waiting for some important points, some hints from where you can score up some good marks. So I will try in this video to give you some more something very important so that you can score good. So don't wait, let's start the class today. The title is An Elementary School Classroom in Islam by Stephen Spender. First and important point, children, you must remember. Now, here we will discuss about the inequalities, injustice of the slum children. The children from the slum areas, they are uncared, unwanted, and poet has tried to create a pathetic scene, a very miserable conditions, and here it is a living examples. The poem is very sympathetic. Poet has tried to use the humor. Poet has tried to use the images, lots of images, metaphors, similes, and so many poetic devices. And really, it is the masterpiece by the Stephen Spender. So let's start. Today we will discuss in this poem the social injustice and inequalities. Poet has tried to show the social injustice. The children from the slum areas, they are apart from the town. They are not seen by the government. Government is also showing their unfamiliarity. They are not familiar with the conditions, the problems of the slum children. Now, inequality is there. That means the government is not giving that equal importance or equal facilities they need. The towns, the children from the high class, they are getting all types of facilities. But children from the poor areas, the slum areas, they are not having the facilities. They are unwanted, uncared. So, pathetic and miserable picture of the classroom. So, the poet has created a pathetic scene. Pale and lifeless faces. Here, poet has tried to attract the mind of the government and all the socialists and all the great people and the writer, the personalities that come and see the condition of the slum children. They are also the life demanding, that means the future of our country. And why they are unwanted, they are not cared, they are not given the facilities. Rootless weeds, the children of that classroom are like rootless weeds. Here, rootless weeds, the poet has used a metaphor here. It's a simile, like rootless weeds, like rootless weeds. So, poet has used the simile. You know, children, simile is a poetic device in which poet compares something indirectly, not directly. In the simile, we compare things indirectly. We use the words like and age. Now next is the metaphor used here. Metaphor, the paper seeming boys. Boys are so lean and thin, they are so weak, they are having some disease inherited from their father, so they are very weak like paper and they seem like paper. So here poet has used the metaphor. Now next device is used here, that is adjunants. Adjunants here berry, flowery, tyrannous, valley. So you know children, adjunants is a device in which the vowel sounds repeated. Vowel sounds are repeated and at the beginning anywhere it can be repeated. Okay, so vowel sound is repeated in the adjunants. Now come to the next, that is the repetition. And the repetition, you know, in the first line, remember children, first line, that is the far from gusty waves. So there poet has used the repetitions. So these are the important poetic devices used in this poem. Now come to the theme. So I already told you that this is about the slum children, and poet has used the try to create the scene and try to focus the government, try to attract the mind of the government and all the socialist, educationist, they should come and they should see the condition of the slum areas. They are also the children, they are also demanding for the future, they also have dreams, their eyes are dreaming, that's important points, dreams in their future. Those children also having dreams, but government is not giving them facilities. Government is just showing them just like step motherly behavior. I mean, step motherly behavior government is showing. Government is not giving them proper facilities. In fact, what government can do, if the socialists, if the we people are not aware, we are giving, we are discriminating among them. So it is the fault of each and everyone. Everyone should be aware for those children, and we must try to give them the facilities. We try to mold their future. They are also the life demanding. They have the same right, equal right. So now next point is today we have, that is dirty walls. The classrooms are very dirty. In the slum classroom, it's very dirty. The walls are uncolored, colorless it is, and pictures are there. Shakespeare's head and catacombs. These are the image used. So these are again the device. Image is a very important device, and this is used to create the scene that all the pictures are decorated, but the classrooms are very colorless, very dirty. Nobody comes time to time to clean the classrooms, the walls. So it's just a type of people show off. They try to give them facilities, but actually they are not getting. Actually, the children are not getting the benefits. They are not improving their life. So now the school have freedom of expression. They should have freedom of expression. Children should have the freedom of expression. But what is happening? In the slum areas, children are just depressed, they are hopeless, they lost their all the hopes, they cannot express themselves. They have dreams in their eyes, but they cannot express their dreams. It is a very big problem. Now, educated and learned people can create history. At the last stanza, poet has tried to focus that only the educated and learned people can create history. Just like if all the children will be educated and everybody, all the learned people will be there in the country, then the country will develop automatically. So if we are just ignoring the slum children, and we know our country, India, it is a country that lives in the villages. So we have to create, if we want to develop our country, we have to focus on the villages, the slum areas. However, the poem is not about India only, it is from all over the world. So all those slum areas, government should focus, government should try to give them facilities. So these are the important points that have a quick revision. The poem is An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum by Stephen Spender, and here the important devices are used like simile, the like rootless sweets, and metaphor, paper swimming boys, agonists, daily flowering, travelers daily, repetitions has been used. So this is a quick revision. Now keep watching, and I am trying to give the quick revision for all the important chapters. Thanks for watching.